Welcome to another episode of the New Art of Conference Networking Show. Hashtags to handshakes, where our mission really is to help you connect with people before the conference so you can build great relationships when you get there. You know, we bring you all kinds of stuff, and today we're very fortunate to have Alex Hunte, who is a co-founder of YakFirst, a very cool application, and I'm going to let him kick it off. Well, first of all, just thank you for being here, Alex.
Thanks, Mike. Pleasure.
So what you guys don't know who's watching this is, Alex is on his way out. He's moving and he's grooving, and he took the time to meet with us. So we're very thankful for that. We'll only have 4 questions for you and let you start your weekend. Is that all right?
Absolutely. Let's go for it.
Okay. First question is, well, how would you describe YakFirst for the people who have no idea what this is?
Okay. Very simply, it's a virtual event. It's like a virtual conference platform. And the emphasis that we're putting is the face-to-face networking. We know that when people go to conferences, they enjoy watching speakers. That's important. But actually, a lot of the value is the people you meet at that conference. So we wanted to build a platform that gives those participants the opportunity to meet the people at the conference either beforehand, so they're more comfortable, or afterwards, so they can actually follow up and make more connections. That's the basis of our idea.
Awesome. Well, Alex, where did this crazy idea come from? Were you sitting around and you had a napkin and you started sketching something?
Funnily enough, the original idea came because we were trying to run events to connect early stage entrepreneurs with investors and MBA students and talent. So we built this engine where they could interview each other. So you could have 5 minutes interviewing, seeing if you've got a good match, and then moving on to the next person. And we realized, and in fact, okay, it's tough. Well, one, it's tough to build a community like this, but two, the most exciting part was the engine that we built. And then we looked around and thought, this engine could be applied to so many different kind of groups. I mean, essentially, anytime you see there's a conference organized, you think to yourself, well, wouldn't these same people benefit from being able to have even more time to meet each other? There's no barrier to networking. And the physical location doesn't have to be that barrier. If there's somebody interesting to know, somebody interesting to meet, then you should have the opportunity to actually meet them. You shouldn't be constrained just because you need to be in the same location.
Excellent. And you kind of started on my next question, which is, who's this really for? Who benefits most? I know you started to talk about, it sounds like conference, and it sounded like after conference.
Yeah, we see it complements face-to-face. It complements being there in the flesh. Nothing beats that. But it gives 5 minutes, because our platform is based around 5 minutes chatting, just like you and I are now, Mike.
Yeah.
5 minutes chatting with someone is enough to know whether you like them enough to actually want to go ahead and do business. So we offer that opportunity to conferences that are already going ahead. If there's 5,000 people at a conference, there's no way you're going to meet every single one of them. So every window that you have to make more connections is a valuable window. So that's one big group. The other one is any kind of online organization that already exists, particularly ones that are spread around lots of different cities, or even lots of different cities in lots of different countries. There's a lot of value in their members knowing each other, because we all know that an organization is only as strong as the links between the members.
Yeah.
So we're giving an opportunity to have your members of your group, of your organization, actually get to know each other. And when that happens, you have a very, very powerful thing happening.
Excellent, Alex. And I'm very thankful for that, because of thinking about the groups I belong to and the conferences I go to. And I've noticed that there are a lot of people out there who are saying, what do we do now? How do we stay connected now? So I could see something like YakFirst, where you mentioned, hey, we got this 5-minute time frame, and then we have a next person come up that we can kind of network or even reconnect with, really. So
Yeah,
I think that's great.
you have the option with the platform. You could run one every single month, and you have the same people coming through. And there's nothing more welcome when you're meeting new people and you see a friendly face. It's like, oh, great, thank you. I can let my guard down. I can just talk to this guy because we already know each other. We can reconnect. And it's actually, and I think you know this, that relationship building is putting in the effort, a little bit of effort, but regularly. So you just spend 2, 3, 5 minutes with somebody every couple of months. When you actually when the opportunity is right for both of you to do business, it will be easy to go ahead. And that's something that this platform gives.
That's great. The other thing that I really love about the platform is that I run into a lot of people who say, hey, I have a tough time with big groups, because now we're talking about this is one-on-one, correct?
Yeah, exactly. It's one-on-one. See, it's private. You know, you don't have the kind of social awkwardness that comes from walking into that big conference space and thinking, oh my gosh, who on earth do I connect with now? This is easy because the system will take care of that for you. It says, okay, who's available? Who's a good match for you? Let's put you together in a room and chat. And it's very, very easy because we pull all your profile history. So you've got all your details, where you worked, and it's so easy to initiate a conversation when you can see the job title and the work history of the person and also what they're looking for. So it's very easy. You've got 5 minutes to have a conversation and it just becomes natural. Straight away, it becomes natural. And the last point about it, there's no social awkwardness about trying to finish that conversation because the timer will hit 5 minutes and you don't get a chance to go any longer.
That is perfect because that's the other thing people say is, hey, you know, how do I end a conversation? Well, with YakFirst, you got 5 minutes. Sweat it out. Oh, this is great.
Do I like that guy? If I do, then I'm going to add him to my connections. And if he has done the same thing, then that's a new, strong business connection. And you know that both of you wanted that to happen.
And this add to your kind of network, if you will, that's all through LinkedIn, correct?
Yeah, we use the LinkedIn API. So as soon as you decided you want to connect with that guy, you both say yes. Next time you log into your LinkedIn account, you'll see that he is now a member of your network.
Oh, great, great. Just one last question, Alex. How can the people get in touch with you and YakFirst?
Well, they can send me an email directly. My email address is alex.hunt@yakfirst.com. I'm sure that Mike will post the information on his website too, so you can just check my email there. Or just go to yakfirst.com. We'll probably run a special promotion for the next month or so. So if you want to start yourself off with an event, then go ahead and do it.
Excellent. Thank you so much once again for taking the time, Alex, to connect with us.
Thank you, Mike. It's an absolute pleasure.
All right, man. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks.